This next chapter begins to reveal how music works. As familiar musical ideas return once again, they are explored in greater depth and from new perspectives. Patterns begin to emerge. Relationships become clearer. Musical understanding becomes increasingly connected. The journey continues through listening, discovery, connection and creativity, but now those four threads begin strengthening one another in new ways. These letters invite children and adults to look more closely at the thinking behind music itself, turning familiar musical experiences into opportunities to question, investigate and understand. Questions naturally begin to emerge. What makes something music? How can music be remembered? How do musicians stay together when they're playing? Why do repeated patterns work? These aren't simply musical facts, they're ideas that help us to understand how music is organised, created and shared. So, where do those four threads take us next? They take us towards a deeper understanding of how music works. As we move through the letters M to R, the four threads begin to strengthen and build on one another. They deepen children's motivation to listen, listening more attentively for patterns, relationships and musical detail. Discover, exploring how musical ideas are organised, communicated and developed. Connect, recognising how individual musical elements work together to create meaning and expression. Create, experimenting with growing confidence, using familiar ideas in new and imaginative ways. At this stage, the four threads help children recognise patterns, relationships, structure and meaning. Just as the musical examples in the previous 6 letters began to reveal how connected music can be, these 6 letters highlight the ways in which musical understanding, particularly our understanding of musical concepts, become increasingly interconnected. Pulse supports rhythm. Rhythm shapes melody. Notation helps ideas to be remembered and shared. Ensemble playing depends on careful listening. Structure gives music shape and direction. Rather than introducing isolated concepts, these letters begin to show how musical ideas can be layered, one upon another, with each new idea adding to and strengthening what has come before. Together, those layers create a richer understanding of music as a whole. At the same time, each letter places these musical ideas within wider human contexts, encouraging us to notice different perspectives, experiences, and ways of participating in music. And as our musical understanding deepens, so does our awareness of the people, cultures, identities, and perspectives that shape how music is created, experienced, and shared. At this point, the musical diversity alphabet begins inviting children and adults to think more like musicians, listening purposefully, asking thoughtful questions and recognising connections. Listening becomes more purposeful, questions become more thoughtful, and connections become easier to recognise. Music isn't becoming more complicated, it's becoming more meaningful. And as those connections continue to grow, so too does our confidence in understanding, appreciating and making music in many different ways.